I have that choice. I can choose one assignment, I may not choose something.
I'm engineer by degree and entrepreneur by heart.
I'd started with a capital of ₹1,00,000 from my graphics, and I thought it was huge.
My role of providing the leadership to the leaders of KGV.
It helps us build models, build an institution, hopefully will work long term.
Go out and take the plunge. Never be frightened of taking a risk.
It's unexplainable to say about the satisfaction levels.
Bashabi Tewari. I graduated from National Institute of Design, specializing in visual communication. I used to work as a graphic designer, and about 12 years ago I started Green Earth. I used to work as a graphic designer, and about 12 years ago I started Green Earth. I think at the end of the day you really feel good that you're actually using your education for something which matters, which has an impact on the lives of people, helping it to make better, rather than advertising, where it's just pretty, not something that I would really believe in. I mean, how many packages of soap can you design? And it wasn't very fulfilling. Well, as far as design is concerned, pretty much by choice. I would not mind having somebody else, somebody younger coming in, because I think it would be very nice to get a fresh look at what I do, because I've been doing it for 12 years. I'm pretty close to both the artisans as well as the products. But if somebody else comes in, with a fresh outlook, I'm sure we can, make a lot of changes and perhaps take it to another level, which I don't know, which I can't imagine. So it would be nice, but only if somebody is really creative and, is looking at exploring rather than comes in with a preconceived notion of how they can just change the weave, or I'm not looking at surface ornamentation to be different, but more in terms of the product. I think the reason why I've had a problem getting a business partner is because, for the same reason, I think I have to have somebody who believes in the way I work, that you have to put the artisans first. So if somebody comes in with that, it would be great. But so far I haven't been able to find somebody, unfortunately. But I think it works like a quasi NGO because, I cannot have an enterprise where you say take things on credit and you don't have any stake in it, and then you sell it, and when you sell the products, then you pay the artisan. It cannot work. They are not working just for the love of the craft. They're working also because it's eventually money. I would think that the best way is to tie up with an NGO where you give your skills, because there is no other. I basically only have my design skill, right? So if I could have worked with an NGO, like for example with Kharagpur, who had the same kind of ethos in working, it would be wonderful, because then the artisans are the ones who would actually benefit. The more products you can sell, the better it is. When I was working with this group of people, and it was like an NGO. So it was very, very good because it was very supportive. Design is just an element in it, right? But eventually it matters what you're doing on the field.